Hey AC, how you doing, mate? And hello, if anybody else is watching, I can't really tell at the moment. Welcome to the stream! We're gonna stream some Feed the Beast Revelation from the Craftinomical server. Hope you're alright. I tell you what, guys, I've had a week and a half this week. Yeah, yesterday we had big problems here on the server. Big problems indeed. But AC is a persistent network technician, so we had no real problems really. I'm working on this path, but I'm lacking certain blocks, so there are replacement cobblestone blocks. And I thought today we were gonna actually try and get these blocks. It's not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy. It's these ashen brick. And yeah, the ashen stuff. Well, the ashen stuff you get from combining chisel stone with ash piles from embers. And ash piles you get when you take alchemical waste with a flat stamp in the stamping device, and yeah, then you get ash piles. I think that's the only way to make them. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Please let me know if I'm wrong, because yeah, I'm gonna get into embers here now for the sole purpose of fixing these ashen blocks. That's not the only reason I want to get into embers, but it's one of the main reasons here. It's one of the main reasons. It's a lovely looking block, guys. Man, I love it. I love it. You know who says, man, I love it, by the way? I'll tell you in a minute. So where are we at here? I'm gonna finish this section as best I can. And then we will get on with embers, basically. That's my idea here to start off with. I think that's about right. Then we need to have a replacement cobblestone block. Like that. And some lights. I do, yeah, I do. But do you know who I got it from? It's kind of embarrassing, because I don't know if you noticed, right? But but sometimes people start imitating other people. Sometimes people start imitating other people. And in this case, I am imitating Dadcraft73. And it's not something that is conscious. It's just that I get a good feeling when he says that. And so I've started saying it too. Yeah, that's how it is. So we can do a fair bit of this pattern, but I am dead set on this block. This, no. This is a beautiful block. I love this block. And this contrast here is just amazing. So that's why I want it. So we'll see if we can pull it off today. Otherwise it's gonna have to be continued in the next episode or something like that. But hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. Let's see, we need a bit of a stair here. We need to have there, there. That's for sure and for certain. Dadcraft is a great YouTuber. I love watching his videos. They are awesome. But he has his he's set in his ways, you might say. He's got his expressions, and they're good expressions. Don't get me wrong, but they're funny. And you're funny too, AC. You are a funny lad. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, thank you very much, AC, for sorting out all the things yesterday, so that we actually have a server to return to here and play a bit on. Right, we're getting there. We need that slab. We need to put these things in place so we can get up again. Although we can't fly, of course. But still. Like that, and like that. And if I'm not mistaken, it's then gonna be... Yeah, we got a hole here, by the way. It's then gonna be... Let's see, did you see his emerald farm setup from today? No, I didn't. You know what, AC, I have had so little time to watch YouTube videos lately, it's not even funny. Because obviously I am making a fair few of them myself, and that just takes up all of my time, so I'm quite out of the loop. Pardon me. I am quite out of the loop. You know what's annoying is that I can't see when somebody logs or joins the stream. I wouldn't mind a little message to say so and so joined, give them a hug or something. Is that something you can do, in fact, AC, since you're the resident expert on these things? From now I'll listen to Ike, though. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, that's fine. Is that something Ike says? I haven't really noticed that. So there we go. As far as we can do it, we have done it, okay? Another thing is we need to make more of these bricks. We can probably make a bit more. Yeah, we can. Should we just chuck some walls in as well, just for some immersion, maybe? Immersion. You can barely make your own bot. The problem is, your bot doesn't work on YouTube streaming, my friend. So that's a severe limitation in this particular instance. That is. So let's see. What are the walls here? Oh yeah, it's just 3 sections here. We want to have a 2 wide gap in the middle, so it's like this, and then it's in one. Like that. There we go. We have wallage. Wallage. Yeah, you made a very nice comment with all sorts of things in it, and I'm definitely gonna check out the AE2 stuff very shortly. In fact, we might do it this episode, in fact, or this stream is what I'm trying to say, because I want to kind of move the AE2 setup because it's right in the it's in the middle of the everything else at the moment. So and if we move it, we might as well refine it a bit more, if you take my pun. So yeah, and then if we move it, we're gonna move it into what? We're gonna move it into here for now. But what I've realized though is that underneath here, right? So I have this feature here. I call it a feature anyway, where you can see the pipes up there. You can see them through here, right? And if we go up here and have a look in my secret little hole, you can see that it's all just blocks built up like this, right? And underneath here are pipes, and they don't serve any purpose other than decorative pipes. But the problem here is, right, other than for Ember's stuff, I'm not going to be able to use the AE2 or the Embers cables much because they are quite buggy. For instance, if we go behind here, behind the scenes, if I still can get to here, yes I can. If I now start my mob farm, it won't work because the cables here, the item conduit as it were from Embers, while they're pretty as heck, they ain't cutting it. They don't work. They don't not work. Hey Nina! Welcome to the stream! You had a really good stream there on Lost Souls, and maybe you're still at it. I'm stuck, by the way. I'm totally... Why am I... Oh. There we go. Now I'm having an involuntary bath. Yeah, I do... I mean, first of all, this was a mistake, by the way, to make this ME chest. But, that being said, I have my setup here, 16k storage cell crafting terminal, right? Everything is empty though. So, and the thing is, as soon as you want to expand this stuff, yeah, I'm gonna do that as well, man. Alright, excellent. Who's that you're streaming with, Nina? So from A2 stuff, we have the pattern encoder. We have the crystal growth chamber. I think I need one of them for sure. Advanced inscriber, like you said, that seems like a whole big thing that I want to have. Blizzard. We used to be in the Flying Sheep SMP until it shut down. Hey Ike, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? And then we have a wireless setup kit. Click wireless connector to bind. Network visualization tool. Seems really interesting, but I don't know what it is. And then what did you say? Smart cable. Oh yeah, that's these ferrets here. And that is covered cable with some stuff, and covered cable is that cable with wool. Well, you know what, maybe I need a sheep farm. But yeah, anyway, so that's some of the things we're gonna work on here today. I need to clear my inventory, right? And you're ready for a nap. Hey Canes, how you doing, man? Hey Dr. Jim, welcome to the stream. Hello, I'm Smart. Welcome back, I'm Smart. I saw you last time I streamed. That was good fun. And of course, I saw a lot of the other fellas as well. I'm glad you're good, Canes. Are you that tired, Ike, that you need a nap? 350 subs, man. Grats. Grats. Yeah, and Nina, who is also in the chat here, she is almost hitting 300 subs. Everybody's doing great. I'm doing great too, to be fair. So I'm not complaining. The doctor is here indeed. A month duplicator. A mob duplicator. Yeah, I could do that, or I could just have a couple of sheeps and do like a baby separator and something. Actually, I don't even need that. I need just a couple of sheeps and a mechanical worker with a diamond shears or something like that. This is a modded SMP, yeah. This is the Feed the Beast 1.12 Revelation mod pack on the Craftinomical server that is owned and adminned by AC Badfish. And Jim, this is my little starter house. It's a French medieval vineyard, and here we have the wine making process going on. This is wine, this is wild berry wine, this is ironberry wine, and this is honey for mead. And then if we go in here, we have the brewing barrel here with the wild berry wine, and then we have the iron wine, the bottle of wine, and the mead. Thanks, Dr. Jim. I appreciate it. It's not finished yet. It's not finished on the inside. Although, sneak peek, I've been starting to work on the walls here a bit. What do you think, guys? A little bit of chisel and bits here. AC. You are too kind, it's just a little house. Oh man. Thank you, Nina, thank you, Nina. Smart. I cannot play Minecraft PE. That is on yeah, this is my kitchen, by the way. Here we have the little sink. And here's the food cupboards. And here's the thingy. The fridge. I'm gonna take some of this out, by the way. I have a fair bit of salad. For reasons. Yeah, I need to feed this stuff into, because I'm burning this stuff underneath as well here. I'll show you in a second. Right, so yeah, from this little cupboard here, I have a cable going down to this culinary generator, which in turn feeds the little tree farm I have over here. Although this thing is probably very full, I would say. If I were to guess, I would say this is... Oh, this has not been running. Ha! Maybe I've turned it off or something. Anyway, that's not important. No, you didn't screw up mine. Mine is fine, mate. Mine is fine. My base is fine, AC. So yeah, anyway, let's get on with some stuff here, right? So what we want to do is we wanna make an ember bore, and then we want to go down here, and we want to put it smack in the middle of this here circle, right down at bedrock. Okay. And then we'll feed it some coal, and out we should get some embers. Hello. There's a convention here. Hello. You're gonna poison me now, aren't you? There you go. Okay, sorry about the noise for a minute, guys. You dudes. Okay, let's just ignore these fellas and go on upstairs. We don't need no witches. So, ember bore, right? Stop being poisoned, for Pete's sakes. It's this here block. And so we need some iron, some copper, some camonite bricks, and a mechanical core. And we should be able to set that up as well. That's a lead plate and some iron bits. Hey Crafty Place, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm on half a heart. Let's fix that. There we go. We need a hammer. It's hammer time, guys. And we need a piece of lead, and then we needed a bunch of iron, a bit of redstone, And do I have any Camonite? I do indeed. Do I have any Camonite stairs? I did. I saw them right here. Let's see how we do. First of all, we needed a lead plate for this here thing, and then we need a compass. Fine. Sword. And then we can make the mechanical core for our bore. We have them. We have, well, copper. We can probably sort the copper ingots. There we go. Copper ingots, ember bore, got. That was surprisingly easy, guys. Put this stuff away. Put the hammer away in our backpack. Crafty place. We are, well, the ultimate goal here for me today is to make it so that I can get tons of these ashen bricks. Because they are a lovely block. Look at this contrast here between the copper and the ashen brick and the slate. I love it. Absolutely love it. But these aren't easy to get. For us to get them, we need to start with a mod called Embers. And as a side product, we will also be getting more of these lamps in the process. And these shiny blocks here. So the first thing is we need to get some Ember for the Embers mod. So that's what we're doing. So that's why I've now built this Ember bore. And I'll put it down in a second. You'll see what it's all about. But what I need now is some item pipes. And some more pipe-like things. Which I don't have, so we'll have to make some. That's fine. I need a couple of levers, probably. We can put this stuff away. And then I need two... Let's see, let's actually make bins. 2 bins. Let's keep it emberified. Iron plates. Constant plates in this mod. I have a lot of work to do, yes. Yeah, I like to keep busy, mate. What's the fun in Minecraft if you don't have work to do in it? That sounds wrong. That sounds wrong, actually. I'm sorry, I don't mean it like work. Oh, speaking of work, guys, I got a promotion this week. Work. There we go. Congrats to me, I'm now a manager. Thank you, Nina, thank you. What was I making? I was making item extractors. I need 2. I want to say 2. Actually, we need some more pipes as well. So we're back to the lead. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's make 3 plates. Right? And then let's make pipes out of this stuff. Like that. And then what did we need? Camonite and redstone. How many do I want? I want 2. Camonite plates. Have them. Okay. Here goes nothing. Awesome. So I think that's about it. We have the bore, we have 2 bins, we have some pipes and extractors, and we have the... oh, I need coal as well. Coal. Let's bring some coal. Stack of blocks should do. Let's go down the hole. Let's hope the witches are gone. They are. So now I want to put this as central as I possibly can. So that would be sort of here-ish. And it's a block that expands when you put it down. It's really cool. Let's put up some temporary torches here. And I think what we can do is we can do that. And that, so we put the bins on either side. And then we put an item extractor thing in Bob here. Put it in here, like this. Connect it to the bore. Continue out here. And that's maybe all. No, that's not gonna do. So, we need the other item extractor here. And that should hopefully work. Then these needs to be redstone powered, so we put a lever on them. And then we chuck the coal in there. And if we're unlucky, it ends up here. Yeah, it does. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay, I made a very bad machine here now. Okay, actually, let's remake all this. Let's remake all this, because there are several things here that are wrong. First of all, let's put this down one block up. So if we put the bore on here, we can see the bore core, as it were, as it was. Hello Yorko Games, and thank you for the subscribe. That's very welcome, of course. Wonder if I can get my coal block back. Yes, I did. Okay, so now we can see them. That's a good first step here. So let's try again. Let's put the bin here. Extractor. No, I don't want to put it in. Oh, sometimes I wonder. Okay, let's put the extractor on top again. Put the pipes in like this. Okay. No, let's not do that. Let's build it up one. I think that helps. No. Like that. Okay, like that. It might be that we need to have another thing here. What am I trying to do? Let's see here. What could it be called? A thing that lets you have more than one connector to a thing. Reservoir, bore, ember activator, no. Machine accessor. That could be what I'm looking for, maybe. It's not a fluid vessel for sure. It's not a mixer. Send a plinth, no. Is it mechanical core? Mechanical core? Okay, let's try this anyway, guys. Okay, and if it doesn't work, I'll go and get the manual. So far so good. Where's my levers? Here they are. So if we chuck some coal in here and put this on, this is now going to go into here, and this should hopefully start moving. Can it not run by coal? Is that what the problem is? No, the coal is definitely missing. I don't know. And there we got our coal. Yeah, okay, so it can't go. Maybe it can't run on blocks of coal. Maybe it needs coal. Let's try that instead. Chuck that in. Thingamajiggies. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we need to stop doing that. Again here. Because we need to actually get the ember out as well once it's bored through the bedrock. So we need to have that thing there. Does it still work, I wonder? Well, it's still running anyway. Let's put it like that. And then we put this here, like this. And put the bin, well, there, like that. Okay, so now what happens if I put more coal in here? Will it just go straight through, I wonder? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. No, it seems to be eaten by the thingamabob. Oh yeah, that's because I have... Oh man. What about now? Yeah, now we're getting cold here. That's bad. But! Look! Ember. Our first piece of ember. Awesome stuff. Ember shard. We'll go and make good use of that in a minute. Okay, so let's just leave this alone for now, like this. It does have a fair bit of coal in it, so it'll run. Yay! And not only a ember shard, but an ember crystal as well, on top of that. That is awesome. Awesome stuff. Okay, cool. Let's go up anyway and get one of them. Well, let's get the manual first of all and have a little glander and see what goes on in it. I want to say all my books are here. So no, not here. Natural energy. The ember bore is here and ember activator. No. Fuel vessel. Man. Okay, it's not there. Reservoir. Item transfer. This is what I'm looking for. It is AC, and it is because they want you to use this filtering thing here. If you put that on, you will the item transfer. Let's see if we can make one of them, and I'll show you. Yeah, that's no problem. We'll just go and make a couple more plates. So we need, let's go for a couple of blocks of lead. 2 plates, I think it was, I want to say. Item transfer. Let's go and try it out, guys. What is one thing? I'm smart. Right. So let's break this again then. So, if we instead put this on here. Wait a minute. What's happening now? No. Okay. Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. I think. So we do exactly what we did before, right? But on the way out here, we put down this thing, right? And then we filter through here. Not that. Oh, you stupid idiot. We filter through so that we put the filter is ember now, right? So in theory, it'll only let through ember shards. Although, how do I connect to it? I don't know. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, it makes much more sense like that. So probably we should filter for the little ones, because they're much more common, right? And then presumably we put this here, like this. And now, if we put a ton of coal in here, it shouldn't filter through, right? In theory. Clonk. Yeah, there's nothing here. What is it with this thing and whatever is in the middle? thing. I don't quite understand this. Ideas, anyone? Break it again and have a look. And then if I put this thing in, right, we're getting those. Okay, that's cool. That is awesome. So now probably I can put in another one of these if I wanted to. And I think I do. For the big ones, right? Like so, right? And then that needs to go into a different pipe, really. But for now we can have it like that. And then if we extract these, everybody will be happy. No, the coal is going through. It's all for naught, guys. Okay, I don't understand. But to be honest, it's working and I'm happy with that. Ten of these fellas we have now. It's working because I have filled it with coal, basically. So that'll run for a good while before it runs out. And hopefully we'll get a fair amount of this. It seems to be quite quick, actually. Seems to be quite quick. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it did, AC. Never mind that for now. I'll leave that there for... Whoa! He had a bow and a half, that guy. I'll leave that there for a while. And we'll try and make some progress in the Embers mod instead. Because we need to get these ashen blocks, right? That's the key to the whole thing. And we need to make this a little bit prettier as well. Because, yeah, there are some things we need to do here. So first of all, we can make these lamps now. And we need one here. And we need one here. And we'll need one down there as well. So we need 3 of these lamps. Let's maybe start with that. Just to get warmed up. Our cake lights, yeah? It's just some bricks, archaic bricks, and an ember shard to make one of them. And we should be good for that, I hope. Although I might have accidentally made all of my... I might have created myself a bunch of work here now, guys. That I did not anticipate. Depends. It depends on whether or not you can undo these bricks again somehow. No, you can't. Oh, darn it. Okay. Fine. Fine. You can make one anyway. And then I will go and see if the mob farm can be made to run quickly here. These lamps are just awesome. I love these lamps. They are the beautifulest block in Minecraft. So, what will happen now, guys? We'll see what happens now when the mob farm gets going here. I need to go and look and see if the pipes are working or if I need to fix them or what's going on here. Yeah, clearly not working, right? So, it's like they get clogged up somehow. Because there's all this stuff in them. Right? Very annoying. And then if I put them in again, they'll run for a little while. And then they'll stop running again, because they get clogged up again. It's quirkiness. Which is why I need to get rid of the pipes in the end and use other things. No, it's not, mate. It's not. I'll show you, right? So now, if it works like it did before, it's gonna work for a while here. You see there's items going out because they're being trashed. Hopefully items are gonna come in as well. Why is nothing spawning in there? Anyway. Oh, there's some fellows, right? Yeah, no, the pipes are not working. They're weird. They're weird when it comes to interacting with other mods. That's what they are. They work fine for Ember stuff, but that's about it. What pipes should I use, AC? What's a fast pipe that I can make? Anyway, we are getting the things here that we need, so we can just leave it running for a bit in here, I think. Yeah, and we'll get a stack or so. We don't need too many of these things. Let me just get rid of this rubbish here. All of the loots. There we go. And the bow. So you're saying the thermal stuff, right? That's what you're saying. That'll do us. That'll do us for now. And then we'll go and turn this noisy thing off. Eat some salad. It's good for you kids. And let's see, let's make 2 more of these lamps. Right, 2 more of these lamps, please. And chuck them in at least, so that's cool. That's our first ember that we have created and that we now use. That is awesome stuff. You do, eh? Yeah, I like them too, but they're a bit annoying because everybody's using them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Lamps, check. Right. Now the thing is, for us to use this ember, we need to do a bunch of stuff, right? So we need to first of all have ourselves a ember activator. Yeah, I like, that's the thing, I think in principle I like XNet better. And I think I'm gonna try and start using that quite soon. But, yeah, we'll see. Right, really we need a steam chamber. But, let's see, I'll just tell you what the goal is here, right? The goal, I think, you will find is to make a stamper. And with the stamper we can smelt metals and duplicate them, just like in this thing, right? But it's much fancier and it's driven by ember. And so the first thing we needed to make is the pressure refinery. And the thing is, Requires water and ember to be pumped into it, resulting in 1.5 yield. If placed on a metal block with lava or fire around it, it can reach up to 3 times the yield, depending on how many hot blocks there are around the base. This is interesting to me. So let's see if we can make it, or if we need to go through some hoops. Oh, that's easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Copper block. I've used all my copper blocks in the floor. We'll make one. And we needed some more copper as well, didn't we? So copper block. No. Just make a copper block, guys. Just make it. Alright. And that should be that. Pressure refinery. And then we'll use fire. I think we'll use fire around it. I think we're going to go down to the bottom, to the bedrock again, and set this thing up. But we need a flint and steel. Sorry. Do we have that made somehow? I must have made it, because I've done another portal. But where is it? That's the big question. Here it is. So we'll use that. We have fire tick off. And we need to have it standing on a metal block. Let's have it stand on a copper block. It'll look cool. Right. And let's even chisel said block to be an actual embers copper block, right? That one. Beautiful block. Okay, so there we go. So we have that. And how do we get ember into it? I suppose we can pipe it in from directly down there. We're gonna have to run backwards and forwards here a little bit. What is it then? Do fire tick false? Maybe? No. Set fire tick false? No. Fire tick false? No, man, help me out here, AC. Oh yeah, game rule. Yeah. Game rule. Set or do fire tick false. There we go. I think it was false already, mate. But yeah, who knows. So let's plonk that down here. It's a nice two high block. What if I actually had a friend called Tab? So then we want to pipe this out. Now let's see what it is saying in the manual. We need to add one to the upper part and one to the bottom part, I think. Insert crystals in the bottom. Okay, yeah, cool. So actually this needs to go up one block anyway, right? Because we need to have our shiny copper block right here. And then we need to have some other blocks all around it. Like so. Right. And then we plonk this pressure refinery down on top of it. No, honestly, on top of it. And then we have some pipes. Did I actually make this wonky now? Honestly, this needs redoing. Sorry guys. We cannot have it like this. It is impossible. We can't have it wonky. Even though it is temporary, okay? Can't be wonky anyway. Because I've said so. Who's grumbling? You are. Like that. And then we should be able to just pipe these things in. Well, we need one of these fellers. Like that. And like that. Okay, so now this should have access to ember. Right? But, wait a minute. That's a big crystal. Oh wow, we're rolling in it here. We also need to add water to this thingamajiggy. Which we shall do, but then we shall set fire to these blocks here, these three here, and these three here, and that should stay on fire, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, that seems to work. Now let's get some fluid pipes. And a pump type thing as well. So that will be the next step here. Pump. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I think I have some of these fluid pipes here. We need to make some more, but then what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna bring a couple of buckets and then I'm gonna steal this thing. For now, we don't need to have any more plastic balls. We have a whole chest full, for Pete's sakes. And 2 buckets, which I already have on my person, to make an infinite water source. Right, and make some more fluid pipes. I think we need a camera plate for that. We definitely need a bit of this. And let's see, fluid pipes. Oh no, they're iron. Iron only. What's an irony? Let's make 4 lots of them. And then make the pipes. Right, there we go. Item pipes, fluid pipes, and we need the pump as well, right? And now we need the camonite. Okay, fair enough. And we still have a lever. Okay, cool. Let's go down and set this thing up. Now you get a hint about what's to come here because of the particle effects. Believe me, when this is going somewhere, it's going to be quite pretty and really cool to look at. I'm hoping. Right, so where is my dank? No. Let's do some temporary blocks here. I need to remove them later on, but let's see. If we set up a water source, here, yeah, that'll be good. I need all this stuff like that and like that. Then we put the water condensator on top, and then we put the pump here, and then we take our fluid pipes. That poor bat died, like that, and this thing needs power. And the tank is full. And as you can see, there's now a shiny particle effect here, meaning this thing is producing ember. That shiny stuff. That shiny stuff, and all our ember is gone from here. So now As soon as this thing pumps things out, it'll go straight into here to produce ember. Now we don't want to have this running all the time, but for now we do, because now we want to be able to, let's see, can we burn this flesh? Half of it. Now we want to make the stamper and the melter and some bits like that. And we need to have some ember transfer stuff to send and receive ember. So let's see, maybe we should make a copper coil and have this thing go into the copper coil over here, and then have the copper coil go into the melter and the stamper. Because then we have the copper coil is sort of like a buffer. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. Are you with me here at all, guys? Or am I being far too technical and boring? So, first of all we need... Let's see here again. We need the ember transfer. So we need some ember emitters and some ember receptors. Let's start by trying to make those. Looks simple enough. But I probably need to do some more cannonite plates. Is it like this? Yeah. Let's chuck them on first and then get some more copper. I'm running low on copper of all things. How silly is that? Yeah, I'm pretty much out of copper, I think. Unless there's a bunch here. Oh no, I'm not out of copper. I do need to smelt the copper up though. For anything to get done around here. That's good, AC. Thank you for that. So 4 should be sufficient actually. Let's take that away. And then we need receivers. Let's try and make 4 of them as well. That should do us, right? So then we have these 2. And then we need a copper cell, a capacitor, a copper cell, beautiful block of copper, and some camera bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are we doing here with the copper then, guys? Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. Cell, check. Why do I have arrows? Let's toss them away. Okay, so that's that. Now, next step is that we need a melter. When the melter's bottom block is provided with ember, it will melt down meltable items in its top block into their liquid state, where the molten fluid can be piped out for external use. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure we need this, but I want to make it. Mixer centrifuge. This is what you use in ember to make alloys, but we don't need that. But we do need the stamper as well. So okay, let's let's make the stamper first, because we need to make a flat stamp as well, and we could do with the other stamps as well probably. So we have a stamper base and a stamper, but we need both of them. So that's that. What am I missing? Oh, probably missing a block of iron. Oh, I'm missing all the things. We did have some bricks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and an iron block. Stamper. Stamper, check. Stamper base. 2 blocks, a bucket, and some iron. No problem, guys. Right, so that's the stamper, and then we need the melter. And it's a thingy. Furnace. Commonly known as a furnace. And these, and what was it? Bricks again, 4 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the melter. Check. Awesome. Now the thing is, I've told you before, this is temporary down here. I think we have everything. We need some more levers, probably. But I do want to heavily rely on Ember's aesthetics. For instance, in this pathway here. So we're going to add some more things here. You'll see in a minute when the Ember starts flying around that it's something that you would want to have in your base, going on in your base. Hello. Speaking of Embers. Wow. What's going on? Why am I lagging? Anyway, so let's see. What did we say? We said copper cell. Plonk, right? And then we want to have a emitter, sort of here on the side, like that. And then we want to have a receiver round about here. Now I realize something that I've forgotten. Actually, it looks like let's put it on top for now. Right? And then I need a special tool that I don't even know that I've made yet, so I might have to... Oh, I have. That's awesome. And my inventory is getting full. Put away some rubbish. Let's get rid of this stuff for now. So let's see here. We need to actually look up how to use this hammer, because I always forget and I always do it the wrong way around. So let's see. Okay, it doesn't say. So let's try it here. Meh. Doesn't seem to work very well. Do I need to power something here? Yeah, it does look pretty cool, like. I agree. Now let's go back and go back to this. Place an emitter on an ember container. Place a receptor down on another ember container. Shift right click the receptor and right click with the hammer on the emitter. So shift right click, right click. Did that help? Come on. Or was it? That sounds about right. Sounds like it's working. But I don't see nothing. I think maybe we need to make a gauge. No, not that. Not that. We need to have a dial. Maybe. to see how our machine is doing. Where did it go? Ember dial. Yeah, that's what we need. Let's go and make one of them, maybe. Hey, Stans! How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Something shot me. So rude. So rude. And now, of course, we need all the things that I put away, such as the iron and the redstone. And we need a bit of paper. Check. Compass. Have I no copper? Have I no copper? I do. Okay, so let's plonk this down on the emitter. Sorry, on the thingamabob. Yeah, I'm doing well, Stans. I'm doing well. I'm tired. I've had a tumultuous week, but that's fine. That's fine, man. I don't care. Right, so this is pretty much full of ember, and yet you don't do nothing. So maybe this is incorrectly placed or some such thing. Let's try it like that. Or maybe you can't. Alright, let's put out this fire, it's getting annoying. We'll put it back later again, don't worry. Maybe it needs to be on top? Stupid thing. Okay, just to make sure that I'm not just being really dumb here, let's take this little... the bats keep dying in the background, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, this has no ember in it. Okay, so we need to keep it on this thing, because then we know if it gets ember at some point in the very near future, hopefully. It does look a bit like it needs to go on top. Oh, just wait. Did I just lose one? I did, didn't I? Anyway. Ah, got it back. I don't think you can put a lever on them. They don't need to be on the same height. Ah, lever. There we go. Ah. Thank you, AC. Pretty. And now this is filling up with ember. Alright. That is awesome. So then we chuck the stamp base around here. And the melter, I don't know if it needs to be one block above. We'll try it out. Right. Chuck it down there. No, not the melter. Stamp, the other part of the stamp thingy. The stamper. Yes, that's it. There, maybe. That might be good. I don't know. Yeah, that looks awesome. And it's gonna be even awesomer in a minute, man. Actually, let's move this away a little bit. No. I keep wanting to put the melter down. Right, like that. And I think this is the thing that needs the power. And I need another lever. if you may. Right, and then we need our hammer, and we need to shift right click on that, and right click on that, and then we need to power the thing. Yeah. See, I love this mod. I love the aesthetics of it. It's awesome. So now this thing is getting ember. Yeah, so now we need a press, a stamp, and then we need to figure out how on earth we get. See, this might all be for naught because I haven't done my research properly. We need to figure out if these hit you now. You know, nope. Ember is a good thing, man. You don't take damage from it. That would be ridiculous. Yeah, so yeah. Let's have a look here. This is what we're trying to make, right? So we need to figure out how to make our chemical waste. And there's no way to know it, apparently. Because if you click on it, nothing happens. So we'll have to investigate that a little bit. But for now, we need a stamp. And then maybe we'll set up the melter as well. No, mate. You can. Look at this, man. The beam cannon. Now this is actually a twofold device. It's a weapon that does massive amounts of damage that you basically direct, and then you power it to fire it. But it's also used in the end game of Ember's alchemy to transmute things into other things. And it's obviously Ember powered, so yeah. That is an Ember gun, man. Also, there is a gun that you can have for personal use. Let's see if we can find it here. You can make this really cool sword. And you can make these cloak things, armor type things. They're also really cool. But you can also make... oh yeah, and there's a jet. And... somewhere there is also a gun. I can't see it at the moment. Ah, here it is. Blazing Ray, man. I'm gonna make one later on. Don't worry. Actually, I can make one now, but I can't really power it. But it's cool. Yeah, Embers is definitely one of my favorite mods. Unfortunately, I think development is no longer. So if you want to play with Embers, you better do it in 1.12, because I don't think there's going to be a 1.13 version of it. Which is why I'm taking the chance now. Part of it is the reason why I'm taking the chance now. Flat stamp. Raw flat stamp. Okay, so it's easy peasy. 8 of these. Like a chest. And cook it up. Flat stamp. Chemical waste. Let's see here. Let's read the book and see if we can figure out where we get our chemical waste. We probably get it from transmutation somewhere. Yeah, it's not there. I can't see anything about our chemical waste here. If somebody wouldn't mind googling for me how you get this stuff. Chemical waste from... Did I waste coal? Oh, man, get over it. Alchemical waste from embers. How do you get it? That's the question. That's what we want to know. But look at that, guys. Particles flying around the air. Love it. It's awesome. This thing must be full now because there is no more ember going around. So about... Ooh, lag. Or crash. Lag. Lag. Now we put the stamp in there, you see. Yeah, I know, I see. I should be using tiny coal, I should be. And I am sorry, I do apologize. I just can't be bothered with it. Nope. Okay, so now I think if we put something in here, probably a fluid actually, by the way, it'll stamp it out. Okay, maybe we should set up the melter as well, just to illustrate. Let's put it over here. And we need a... wait a minute, was it at the bottom? Yeah, it was at the bottom. We need a receptor. Oh. Right, so now that thing is filling up. Then if we toss in here something like iron, it'll start melting, okay? And then we can take our fluid pipes. Oh, I need another pump. Darn it. Ooh, creeper. Hey man, you want the hammer? Or are you just gonna walk into the door? Never mind you. Never mind you. Oh, let's see. By using the alchemy table, when looking at the J's. See, now I'm in a pickle, guys, because now I need to get into the alchemy stuff. Alchemy table, you say? Alchemy pedestal. Sealed planks. They look good. Anyway, that's not why we're here. So I need to have this whole stupid setup going just to get the ashen stones and stuff. That is a bit hefty, guys. Crystal cell. Ooh. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I need to actually set it up properly in the proper place, because that's gonna look awesome. Oh, but that says how the ash is used. But how do you get the ash? Okay, so you use the ash in the alchemy stuff. Oh man, I'm so confused now. How do you get ash? Because like this is the only thing that's there. Okay, let me rephrase the question, guys, since you're on Google anyway. How do you get ash piles? Oh yeah, exchange table, yeah. So I can obviously make one of them, that's not too hard. Cigarettes in an ashtray, Ike, I love it. Cinder plinth, provided with ember power. Man, awesome. Let's make one of them quickly. Flint. Silver. 3 lead plates. Where's my lead? We still need the fluid pump as well, so we might as well make it. And bring that with us down. Flint. Alright. Camonite brick. Furnace. Plinth. Man, thank you AC, that is awesome. I need a smoking hike. No, you don't, Stans. No smoking allowed. It's bad for you, man. What else was I making? Oh yeah, I need to bring dirt with me. I have dirt with me. That's cool. Let's go down and try this. I might need... Sorry guys. I might need another item thingy as well to get the ash out. I might need another item extractor is what I'm trying to say. Might as well grab some. Or grab one. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, AC. You should have had a stiff whiskey when you were done with all that rubbish yesterday. So let's first continue with this thing here, right? So we have the fluid pump and the fluid pipes. So and now, as you can see, we have liquid iron in there. So if we, I guess, connect it here. No, connect it at the top, and then run it into the bottom of the stamper machine and give it power. It should fill up here. It's not enough, so we toss in a couple more maybe. And when it starts melting things, it starts using ember, and then it starts flying around like that. And probably need 3 of these. That would be my estimation. Or maybe more. Or maybe this thing needs power. Let's just make all the levers, right? Everything needs a lever in this mod. Or maybe this isn't full still. That looks like there's 2 in there now. That's weird. That weird, guys. And how's this thing doing? I think this is doing well, except we need to get that out of here. Yeah, I clearly need a better system to handle these things. Actually, the better system might just be a chest. But, okay, so where is this iron now then? And why is this not working? Ah, that's still not full. Crikey me, that's a lot of iron. tank ain't full. Maybe not, but this, as you can see, the tank is not full, so I think it needs to be full. And yeah, we might need to move it as well. We might need to move it as well. If this loses its ember now, I'm gonna cry. But okay, we'll try and move it. Stamper. No! Don't put it in. No, that's definitely wrong, man. You can see it stamping. I've tried it out in creative before, so it needs to be a block above. I just can't remember what I did. Also, where's my little shiny dial? Yeah, that lost its ember. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll just put this thing back again. Get the hammer and redirect this thing. Okay. I don't know why this is not working, guys. Really annoying me. It has ember. It has a thing. Maybe it can't do a flat thing, because maybe that's like a crushing device. We'll try that later when we get it back up, because we need to craft something else. We'll craft an ingot stamp thing as well, and try that. Right, so this thing needs power as well, I assume. So let's take the receptors. Oh, I didn't need to take that one. Let's leave that one there then. And put it there. Okay, and then we'll redirect this thing again. Poor Ember thing is really confused. Where do I go? Yeah. And then you say just throw dirt in it, mate. Is that all you were saying? Excellent, excellent. Let's throw some dirt in it. We might need to pipe it in by the what it looks like. Let's try and pipe it in. Right, and so then we need, not that, we need the item extractor and the item pipes. And then we need that dirt again. Sometimes the dank null is a bit annoying, guys. Sometimes the dank null is a bit annoying. Hello. Yeah! Yeah! Oh man, I'm so happy about this. We got ash piles. I guess this is automatable as well, right? So we could probably, yeah, automate this fairly easily. You could just put another item pipe out of it and into a bin or something like that. But for now, I'm happy to stand here and receive ash for a little minute. How much of this stuff do we need, right? To make 1 ashen brick, you need... oh, to make 4, you need... Alright, that's not... We'll stand here until we have a bunch, right? A stack, maybe. And then... then that's good for now. Yay! Make a celebratory dance. And yeah, this is the main point I wanted to show you this stream, really. All this shiny particle goodness going on in the Embers mod. It's awesome stuff. So obviously we're gonna use that up in our tunnel as well. And in this big old space as well, for sure. And yeah, we're gonna do the ashen bricks first. But when we're done that, we're gonna go down here again, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna use it. That's the plan anyway. 52. So we get 1 per dirt, I think. Nice smoke particles as well there. And we have the animated ember boar. Yeah, all in all, this mod is awesome. I'm so displeased that it's not being developed anymore. I'm really sad about that, to be honest. Okay, what do you want, man? Go do one. Skeleton. What am I doing? I'm probably actually gonna cook up some cobble, because I don't think I have much in the way of... Yeah, I don't have time, man. Now, here's a question. Can you chisel cobblestone into cobblestone bricks, or do you have to make cobblestone bricks? In the furnace still, that's what I want to know. No, you can't really. You're gonna have to cook them up, guys. Did they go into the dank null? No, they're still in here, okay. Fair enough. Yes, I am a... well, now I'm a... What am I? I'm a developer manager now. Which is basically a fancified way of saying that I am a developer that also manages a very small team of other developers. And it's good fun. It's in general it's good fun. But actually the whole reason, or a big reason for me starting doing Minecraft, this is where my lead was, by the way, guys. Doing Minecraft videos on YouTube was that I didn't really want to code in my free time. Oh yeah, so that didn't make much sense maybe, but if we take it from the beginning, it used to be that I was a coder, I was a developer. And then when I came home, as my interest, as my hobby, I developed games. And that was good fun, right? But it got a bit much. Because I started developing games when I was a teacher. When I was a philosophy and computing teacher. And that was good, because it was when you teach coding, you get a lot of ideas of how you want to make games. Or if you're me, you do anyway. But then when I started becoming a developer instead at work, it became a bit much doing developing at home as well, in my free time. So I wanted something light-hearted that I could do in my free time, and I thought, and I just discovered Minecraft videos, and I thought, hey, I can do that. And so that's why I started doing Minecraft videos. So it would be kind of ironic if I then, after that, start coding because of the YouTube videos in my spare time again, and it would be counterproductive given my reasoning for starting to do YouTube videos. Does that make sense? Let's take these. I'm so chuffed I want to do them right now, right here. So we have 12 of them. We have a stack of the ashen piles. Ashen brick. Awesome! And this block is so awesome that you can make stairs out of it. You can make ashen stone out of it. You can make these little tiles and walls and all sorts of things. You can also make ashen fabric in the alchemy table, which is used to make the ashen gear set that we at some point will make, because it's very pretty, albeit quite useless probably, but it's pretty. It's like Kyrie's Botanica armor. It's not very protective. Man, I love this brick. Away with you, placeholder cobble. Get bent. There we go. One section done. Ah. I should get a swapping wand. There is a lot of things I should do, man. Yeah, I will get a swapping wand. I will also get an infinite builder's wand and some bits like that. Because I have some pretty big building projects coming up fairly soon on a channel near you. How slow is a furnace? Honestly, is there a faster furnace in this game? What's that then? Wand core. Oh my days. Well, okay, AC. Let's have a glander then. Blast furnace preheater. I need one of them. But that's beside the point. What furnace should I make? Nether furnace. That looks really pretty. I should use that as a decoration block in my dwarven build. Redstone furnace. Resourceful. That's industrial craft stuff. Redstone furnace. Oh yeah, because you can you put speed upgrades in that thing then? Is that the thing with it? Thank you very much for joining us, Crafty Place. Have a good evening, and I'll see you next time, man. Ah, that's man. I need to do that. I'm not gonna do it now though. We get sidetracked enough as it is here. Ah, so this was a long road to get these blocks, but actually, well worth it, because now I know a little bit more about Ember's setup as well, right? And even though I had a fiddle in creative, it's not the same, and it was a while ago as well. It was a while ago. So I'm very pleased that we now have this set up, even if I have to move it later on, which I will have to do. Alright, so that's that. Man, I just need to do the roof as well, but I'll do that some other time. For now, this is great. Ooh, and also another thing we can do now, probably, is the walls. Do the walls properly. Archaic... that one. Okay, we need more bricks. I have a fair few bricks. Make some more of these as well. Hey Mario, you alright, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How are you doing? Mario. Can only make 6? Can't I make these into smaller ones? Yeah. We're alright. I still need to do the mob farm sorting out. But yeah, these are obviously meant to... Yeah, I can flood this, can I? A little bit. Be here and here. Right. Did I have them on up top as well? Yeah, I did. There we go. Much better, much better. Thank you, Mario, thank you. Yeah, I struggled. I gotta say, I struggled with this whole way for a fair while before I finally was happy with it, okay? But now I am actually happy with it. Really happy with it, actually. Yeah, I like it. Let's just chuck this here for now, so we don't have the cumbersome block here. Yeah, there needs to be something there, doesn't there? What do I have here? Oh yeah, a little brick. A little brick here. That'll do the trick. A little brick does the trick. There we go. Same here, and here, and here. Right, now let's go down and have some fun with the ember particles, okay? Is this thing seriously not full yet? I know I'm wasting ember here, by the way, guys, because I'm about to break everything again, but that's fine. It just comes up here anyway. I can just leave this running forever and I'll get more, so I'm not phased. Hey, we could put these things on fire again, by the way, if we want to. And that'll probably increase the output a bit of ember stuff. Ugly, but hey ho. Okay, so let's just take all this stuff down, because, you know, it's just experimental. And down here, and bye-bye iron. Right. We'll leave this, because I will want more of the ashen bricks fairly soon anyway. So what I think I can do here is, and we're going to use this in the hallway, right? And we're going to use it in this whole sphere as well. What I think I can do is I can I do this? Can I do it like this? I need some more copper cells. Okay, let's make a couple of copper cells. Let's make 3. So planned, guys, so planned. Alright, Nina, see you in a bit. Right, we have a small inventory catastrophe on our hands here. Let's sort all this out. Let's always with the zombies, right? We don't need any torches at the moment, do we? So let's chuck them away. Probably, do we need any lead for this thing? No, no lead. Let's chuck that away. No redstone. Well, that's a little bit better. And copper. Because we needed copper blocks for this. So let's make... Yeah, let's make 5. That's fine. And Camonite bricks, I think I have. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be good. And then make all of what? Wait, what? Didn't I just get a bunch of iron? I'm confused. Never mind. So we got 3 of them now. Okay. So yeah, sure, I'll show you the A setup. It's super basic. Let's first of all take that away. This is like a maximum. It's the exact opposite of what I'm saying. It's a completely minimal setup, okay? You need to make a charger, and as AC rightly pointed out, that can be powered by any RF type thing. But for it, you need 1 surface quartz crystal, okay? So once you have that, you can, with the help of this thing, you can make more surface quartz. And you need that to make things like the energy acceptor, which is the next thing you should make. And you need it to make these babies behind here, which is the crystal growth accelerators, which you're also gonna need. And so the energy acceptor, it takes power from RF. Charge surface quartz, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I have, well, I don't know that I have everything, but I have a crafting grid and a 16K storage disk and a disk drive and some cable, and I mean that's the basics basically. And I have an energy acceptor as well, and that's the basics you need. And then, like AC rightly pointed out, have a look into let's see, AE2 stuff. Which has things like a pattern encoder, growth chamber, and more than anything, it has the advanced inscriber, which is awesome because you can automate the inscription of processors really easy apparently. So that's going to be my next step, to make one of them for sure. Thank you. My hat is a witch hat, and I love how it leaves my body when I crouch. So funny. Sorry guys, I'm easily amused. I need a new food source, guys. My plan with the salad fell through, so I need a new food source. Yeah, so let's have a bit of fun with this stuff now, right? And show you sort of what we can do up in the corridor and in other places. Oh darn it, I need one more. And I need more of these as well. Snap. Okay, well we can show you now anyway. So we'll just not use this one for now. No, keep doing it wrong. So look at this, guys. Now we've created a completely pointless ember particle effect circle. And you can obviously put these anywhere, right? Because the cells, you just need to charge one of the cells. And there's no energy loss as far as I understand it. So yeah, we can have those things flying around in our corridors. which is pretty darn cool, to be honest. I love that idea. And obviously we can have them flying around here as well, and the whole darn thing. Of course I need to be a little bit careful with frames, but yeah. That's my idea anyway, to have this happen. And also, another idea I've had is to put some randomizers in, so that it starts going in certain parts of this place at random times. I think that could be really awesome to look at. Because then you have like this, yeah, sort of living surrounding where things happen as we go along. Yeah, that is cool. Now I'm almost tempted to go up and have a fiddle up there with, and try and make it happen up in the corridor. Should we do that, guys? Is that something we should do? We have a fair bit of ember. We just need to basically make a basic one of these and put it behind it somewhere, right? And charge one of these. Yeah, let's go and try it. Yeah, that's the thing we should try. Yeah, that's the thing we should try. So. How do we want to put them though? So this is a really pretty block as well, you know, it really goes with the whole place. You know what, we should have it up in the ceiling, because it's going to be annoying if it goes backwards and forwards across the hallway. So I mean, one option is to have it along the sides like this, or something like that. But, in most cases I'm going to have something here and stuff like that. So that's not the greatest idea. I could probably put one here, for instance, and then have one up here, and then one here. That could be a thing. Maybe. Or maybe we should look at it a bit more large scale. What happens if I do this? It's not terrible, but it's not great either. So let's skip that idea for now. But you know, I need to have two sides visible of the block though. That's the thing. Oh, wait a minute, it could be that we have one there. No, we can't have one there. I'm pondering this, guys. Maybe there. No, it's two in your face. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna flood the place again a bit and also destroy my thing. What about we put it there and there? No, that doesn't work either. I want it to go. No, it can work. Maybe. Stupid thing. I need to move I need to move everything that I've made, basically. That's the long and short of it. Everything is in the wrong place. And I have no buckets. That's how it is. I do have a bucket. I need my power, for Pete's sakes. Okay. So let's think this through again. We want it to be... I'm gonna have to make some experiments. Let's just chuck one down there for now, and we need to still make the ember activator thingy, what it was called, whatever it was called. There's a pig man. Welcome back, Nina. Welcome back. Yep, that's it. I can't remember what I'm making. Let's have a look. Boar. Ember activator is what I'm making. Yeah, sorry. Act. Iron plates coming up. Oh, I have all the stuff on my person. Except the hammer. Or do I have the hammer? I have the hammer. So 2 iron plates. Check. And a furnace. Check. And an ember activator. Check. So for now, let's put it there. But my question is, can I put things in it? Can I like drop things in it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so then I need to pipe it in. Pipe. Item pipe. Bin. Bin. More iron plates. Man, I cannot repeat enough that this modded stuff, it uses iron like I use shirts at work, honestly. Oh my days. This can't be good. No, I can't put it there. That can't put it there. That's just impossible. Let's put it here. Again, this is just an experiment, guys. We want to see what it looks like in the corridor. No. Put the lever in. I put the lever in the bin. That's just ridiculous. So let's put 4 in, maybe. Yeah. Right. So there we have that thing. And we need some of these receptors and that lot. Oh, actually, let's go down and get the ones we have down there. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of shirts going on. What was that? Oh, a zombie villager. Hello, man. In fact, let's just take this whole, except that one. Let's take these 2 and go up with them. yeah, you know, you gotta have your meeting shirt, and then you have to have your your coding shirt, and then you have to have your compiling shirt. It's all sorts. Yeah, but you work from home. You're a slacker, man. No, that's bad. Oh, I wish I had another receptor actually. Let's make one. Oh, let's make 4 apparently. I'm happy with that. Right, so that has a lever that is on, that has a lever that is on, and okay, I need some more emitters as well. Darn it! Let's make 4 of them then. Right, it's hammer time. So we want this one to receive from this one, and we want this one to receive from this one. Oh, I can't sit on the top. Maybe it doesn't have enough ember. Come on, guys. What's going on? Right, now we're rolling. No, it didn't. You're right, that's probably what I did. And in fact, it probably can sit on top now that you say that. So what you do though is a bit weird, right? Is you shift click on the receptor and then you click on the other thing. Yeah, I don't like how they are visible though, so clearly. So I'm gonna have to give it a ponder, but yeah, for sure. This is gonna be a cool pathway once it's done. I don't know what the range is either. So maybe let's break this for now and bring it down here. So let's check the receptor on there, and then the transmitter on here. and then say you connect to you. It's actually coming out of the... Maybe I can have the initial beam up here somehow, or yeah. We'll have to give it a fiddle. What do you think, Nina? And now, at the moment, I'm sort of losing Ember because it stops down there. Let's try and see how far the range is. What the range is what I'm trying to say. So let's say that all the way up here we want to connect it to down here. Man, that works. Yes, you may move in if you do the dishes. That's a given. Yeah, it needs some fine-tuning, because it might be that it's a bit much at the moment. But man, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, I love it. Love it. What a cool mod. And I don't know if you go on the Feed the Beast Reddit any, but there's been a big batch of drama recently regarding this, the author of this mod. He basically, this is viewed as a magical mod, and maybe for obvious reasons if you look at this. And I don't know the details, right? But apparently he got really fed up with people constantly nagging about wanting Thorncraft back for 1.12. And so now he has stopped the development on all his mods. And he might even take them down, apparently, which would be such a shame. So yeah, I hope he doesn't do that at least, so we can keep playing with it in 1.12 anyway. And then hopefully somebody will pick it up and make something similar, because man, everybody seems to love Embers when they see it. And that is, visually striking mods is really important, I think. So, yeah. And even this looks really, really good. I mean, man, look at that. That looks awesome. Burning embers. And now, because we have a system that is closed, we can actually take this stuff away. And it will keep going. And in fact, we can replace this one with another copper cell later on as well. Yeah, that is cool. Hey, Nina, can you come and chisel this guy into a dwarf, by the way? That would be awesome. My sculpting leaves something to be desired. Yeah, this is cool. So that's that. I think actually that is what I had planned for today. I don't know. Is there anything you want to see Is there any questions you have or anything like that? I'm in no hurry to finish, but that wasn't what I had planned. That's cool, Nina. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to the dwarf. I want a really grumpy dwarven warrior face. Hello. So around a stack of coal lasted until now for this thing. So yeah, we need to fix this in some better way later on. But hopefully we have enough to make a bit more of this ashen stuff. No, it's just out of stuff. Gauge. Did I lose my gauge somewhere along the way? I did. Lawn gnome. I don't want a lawn gnome. I want a grumpy dwarven warrior face that I can use as a relief on some pillars or something like that. That's what I'm looking for. Or did I not do this right? Or is this off? That's on. Because there is still ember in there. It looks like. Okay, let's just check some more. Let's turn that off. Ocean Phoenix was blown up by a creeper. No! And feed us some more coal. Or does it have to be on? This piping system is a little bit confusing, to be honest. Coal disappeared. Boink. Why you no work? If I break this, will I get the coal back? No, so the coal is in fact in the bore. I don't know what is going on. And the coal is not there. Coal is not anywhere. Is the coal in here? No. But a bunch of embers was. So obviously this, I don't know what's going on now, guys. What's going on? Help me. Help. Crikey me. What, how do you guys do it? I haven't died in ages. Although I did die when I was trying to set this thing up, if you recall, AC. But that was because of my own stupidity. I don't know. I don't know why this is not working now. Something is wrong. It has water. Seems to be burning. Well, that tells me that Nothing is neat. Oh, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Are we sure? Oh, yeah. It's just because I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy, but why is this not running? That's what I want to know. Why you no run? In any event, we'll be fine. We'll chuck these in here, and that'll be good enough for now. And we'll do a ton of this ashen stuff, right? I am going to round it off quite shortly, Nina. It's not out of coal. I just put 45 coal in it. I'm gonna round it off quite shortly. In fact, how long have I been streaming for? Let's find out. Two hours, 17 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably go for another 10 minutes or so, so 2 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, until past. Let's say past. I don't know that there is an uptime command. Nightbot, I haven't really spent much time setting up Nightbot. One would think there would be an uptime command. But then I think YouTube isn't the best at feeding back into bots and things like that, because as you saw maybe the other day, my counter, for instance, didn't work properly. Mr. Funky. I'm gonna run out of space. Let's put away all the things. That. Why do I have the inscriber on my person? That's what I want to know. I love this. I love this setup. This is so cool. You take dirt, you get ash, you can make an awesome block out of it. How cool is that? And it's automatable, and it looks pretty as well. Doesn't get better than that. I just wish I could see how much was in this thing, for instance. So there are things like that, interface type things, that would be nice. It could just say in the tooltip, or if you put a gauge on it, it could say when you hold when you mouse over it or something like that. That would have been enough. Maybe that works actually, I don't know that. But probably if I put a gauge on it, all that'll say is how much ember it has. That would be my theory. And I've lost my gauge, unless actually it's in my backpack. No. Hey, Ike's on as well. In fact, who is on? Lots of people are on. This is a very active server, guys. I like it. We are actually doing great. Yeah, make it work with a probe. That's it. But of course, because he's not developing it anymore, there we go. Yeah, IE is also really frustrating like that. Although I will say this, the Ember mod has a very, very cool manual. And I think a lot of people dislike the manual, but I actually like it. It's really, it actually is informative at the same time that it is well written. What's going on here now? This thing, oh, here's my gauge. There we go. This thing is full, and this thing is still spewing out ember. That's why it's being a bit funny, I think. Yeah, that's just this just tells you how much ember is in it. That's a bit pants. There is another type of gauge as well, but that's a fluid dial. Beam splitter. Ember relay. Oh man. That's probably what I want to use. Yeah, I need to experiment with them up in the corridor. Because it might be that I don't have to have all the cells. I can probably just have relays, which just relay the power on. I think that's a thing anyway. So let's see. Let's just leave this alone until it's done. And then that's good enough for now. What did I do with this? Oh yeah, I put the dirt in. That's what I did with it. These bins are pretty cool, by the way. It's a very unique system. They hold exactly one stack of one item, but they empty and fill super quick. And yeah, so that's the what you're meant to use as a storage system for, or a transport system for embers. And I think actually you could do some really cool solutions with it. Combine them with the item filter that I didn't manage to get to work, but I'm sure it can work. And you could probably have a pretty cool system where you get ores, for instance, separated by bin and stuff like that. Could be cool. So we have a bunch of these ash things now. That is awesome. You know what, guys, I think we're gonna round it off here, because I'm getting a bit tired, and I think there are other people as well that want to stream, and I don't want to hold them back. So thank you very much for watching. This has been a very fun stream for me, and I love how we got the Ember stuff to work, and how we at least have one solution to what our corridor could look like. Yeah, love it. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Actually, I'm gonna stream next time on Sunday, and tomorrow there will be no video tomorrow. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.